إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الحدي حدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. ثم أما بعد. Alhamdulillah, it has been almost approximately 2 weeks since we did the slaughtering. Be mindful of that time is passing and it is passing swiftly. 2 weeks have already gone. And may Allah make us from those who He grants time whereby we do good deeds and we refrain from evil. And may Allah accept the good that we put forth, and may Allah forgive us our shortcomings. Ameen. Today, let us reflect a little more about ourselves. And on that same point, whereby we put forth good deeds and we also put forth evil deeds, let us reflect and analyze ourselves, and let us be honest, let us be real with how we view ourselves. And as a reminder to me firstly, and then to my family, and then to you, it is to fear Allah. And again, many places over in the Quran, Allah mentions, Ya ayyuhalladina amanu, O you who believe. And again, as the Salaf mentioned, either Allah is going to command us with something, or He is going to prohibit us from something. But as we hear over and over from the Khutbat al-Hajjah, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatihi wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. O you who believe, fear Allah as He should be feared, as He deserves to be feared, and die not except in a state of submission to Him. Die not except as Muslim. And again, none of us know when our time will come. But it is as if we know the future. That is why some people, they traverse upon committing sin with this false belief that in the future they will do good, when none of us know if we will really reach into the future. That is why it is imperative for us to turn away from the evil and turn towards doing good, being upon righteousness. So again, it is for us to do good and abstain from evil. I'll mention another ayah. O you who believe. And again, Allah is going to command us with something or prohibit something. O you who believe, fear Allah. And again, we fear Allah as He commands to be feared. We follow the commands of Allah and we stay away from the prohibitions which He has prohibited. This is from the taqwa of Allah, that we enjoin what is right and we forbid that which is wrong. So we stay away from the evil and we try our best to traverse upon sincerity, upon the sunnah, upon the way of the salaf. We try our best to do good deeds. Fear Allah and let every soul look to what He has put forth for tomorrow. Look forth to what you have put forth for tomorrow. Some of us, we do good deeds. Some people just traverse upon evil. Some people mix the both. Some people have more good deeds than evil. Some people have a whole heap of evil deeds. Look forth to what you have put forth. And again, fear Allah, meaning do that which is right and abstain from that which is wrong. Indeed, Allah is well acquainted with what you do. Meaning, Allah knows very well that which you do in public and that which you do in secret, because there are those who may seem to do good in public, but behind closed doors, they are the evilest of people. But again, time and time again, we are reminded to do good, abstain from evil, be sincere, follow the sunnah, follow the way of the Sahaba. Time and time again, we are advised. And last week for the khutbah, it was about being in discipline. And we like to complain that the children, they are disobedient. We like to complain that our wives are disobedient. We like to complain that our workers, those charged under our supervision, they are disobedient. But the reality is that we as big men, even in this community or whatever community, we are indisciplined. We are disobedient. But we like to say, this one disobedient, that one disobedient, but we don't like to check ourselves and look at the level of disobedience that we have. But again, time and time again, Allah advises us, O you who believe, fear Allah. O you who believe, obey Allah. Obey the messenger. O you who believe, give charity. O you who believe, perform as-salah. O you who believe, do that which is right and abstain from that which is wrong. But the Muslims in Trinidad, they don't want to be on that. Muslims want to go party after party. Muslims want to smoke weed and sell drugs and do all the evil they could indulge in because they deem this to be good, fitting for their desires. So they rather follow their desires than follow Islam. They rather be disobedient to Allah than obey the laws of Allah and obey their desires. They rather obey their evil desires. But let us ponder again. Let us ponder, check ourselves individually. And again, as a reminder to myself, firstly, to my family, and then to you. As men, we commit all sorts of evil, even in the community, as big men, as brothers, Muslim. You want to stand up on the corner, smoke weed. We want to drink alcohol. We want to lie. We want to borrow money and not pay back. We want to sometimes find ourselves in altercations with another Muslim, and we want to kill that Muslim. Get so heated, we take Allah out of our thoughts, and we just want to take the life of someone else who says La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. We want to ill-treat our family. We ill-treat other brothers. We ill-treat our wives. Some of us go to the extent we ill-treat our parents. Some of us married, we leave our good wives at home to go and commit adultery. Some people not married, they commit fornication. Muslim men, big Muslim men. We just want to follow our desires and commit evil. We leave our wives and we go and hook up with some woman, some disbelieving woman, doing evil. Some brothers not praying. Some brothers not praying. As a Muslim, you have to pray 5 times a day. Some Muslims not praying. Likewise, some sisters also committing a lot of evil. Some sisters smoking more than men. Some sisters abandoning their children, their responsibility. Some sisters, they leaving a good husband and going on dealing in adultery. Some sisters, they're not married and they just want to jam down the place. They just want to do this with this one and that with that one, and before you know it is a whole heap of men going through that. Brothers and sisters just committing a whole heap of evil in the society. La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu lahul mulku wa lahul hamd wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala thumma amma ba'd. So again, let us check ourselves. None of us are free from committing any evil. None of us are, as we like to say, none of us are prophets, none of us are angels, none of us are messengers, none of us are free from committing error. And again, I advise myself firstly, I advise my family, and then I advise my brothers. Again, it is to fear Allah and stay away from the evil deeds and to do that which is right. But again, let us check ourselves deep down. What is the condition of our hearts? What is the condition of our actions? Are we those who traverse upon watching pornography? Are we those who traverse upon listening to music? Are we those who traverse upon smoking weed and selling drugs, and our intention is to harm another Muslim? Our intention is to get married and still play the game. We married and we leaving our wives to go outside and commit adultery. Some sisters also traversing upon these evil. So one question maybe we should start asking ourselves: the man that I know myself to be, and Allah knows me better than I know my own self. The man that I am, everyone individually, the man that I am I pleased to know that my daughter is going to marry a man like me? If your daughter comes and tells you she's going to marry this man, this brother, and let's just say it's a reflection of you, will you be pleased to know that your daughter is going to marry a man like you? You have sons, you want your boy children to have real brotherhood. Everybody like to talk about real brotherhood and unity and loyalty. Just talk. Because the men who talk about realness and unity and the brotherhood, you find the most treacherous. because they're just accustomed to talking and not acting. You have sons. Are you pleased to know that you who lie and you like to borrow money and don't pay back, and you always want to go behind your brother back and commit evil and eat his food, some brothers sleeping with other brothers' wives, and all the evil, are you pleased to know that your son's best companion, his favorite companion, is a man like you? Likewise also sisters, some of you all have some kind of ways. Your husband talk to you, you have a nagging kind of way. You have a very disobedient kind of way. Again, let us ponder and check ourselves today. Let us look at our condition. Your husband can't have the last say because you is more man than he. Let us say, are you pleased to know that your son is going to marry a woman like you? So let us ask ourselves that question. Are you pleased to know your daughter is going to marry a man like you? Are you pleased to know that your son is going to marry a woman like you? ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك وأقم الصلاة